Oh.
Hey, it's a buy-up this afternoon. You got any money?
No.
You? Well, what are you getting all excited about?
Just remembered, that's all.
Yeah.
Suppose we've got to miss out.
Frankie never went short of a smoke.
That was Frankie.
No reason why we should either.
What do you mean?
I know how she used to work it.
Yeah? You reckon we could too?
Of course we could. Yeah?
What are you talking about?
None of your business. Look, what do you think you're doing?
Just sitting?
Look, Wonk, what do you want?
Nothing. I can sit here if I want to.
It's not a bloody Tupperware party.
Maybe she'd like to help us, Doreen.
Her? Don't make me laugh.
What have you got to do?
Nothing that you'd be any good at.
You said I was one of you, remember? We could do with some extra help.
All right, we'll give you a go. Seeing's how you're turning over a new leaf.
What have I got to do?
Oh, Mr. Goodwin.
Mrs. Jackson, how are you?
Oh, we didn't know who to expect today. Mr. Bell's still away?
Yes, he's in England visiting his daughter. I don't know how he finds the time. My hands are full just keeping up with my work. Actually, I'm a little surprised to see you still here. Well, I heard about your husband. It was a terrible thing. These women need a firmer hand. How's Mrs. Davidson?
Oh, Mrs. Davidson isn't here today, Mr. Goodwin. She has business outside the prison. Miss Bennett is in charge.
Is she now? Fine woman, Miss Bennett. Very efficient. Well, we mustn't keep her waiting. Shall we go?
Certainly. She's in Mrs. Davidson's office.
Thank you, Dwyer. You may go.
Would you like me to send the first girl in, Miss Bennett?
No hurry, Meg. Mr. Goodwin and I will have tea first. I'll call you when we're ready for the first case. Barbara Davidson.
Whatever you say.
Thank you, Meg. Oh, let reception know where you are so that I can find you. Now, how do you like your tea, Mr. Goodwin?
Black with no sugar, thank you. May I say what a pleasant surprise it is to see you sitting in that chair?
It's only while Mrs. Davidson's away, of course, but very nice of you to say so.
Well, not at all. I've often felt the authorities weren't making good enough use of your ability.
Unfortunately, too few people feel that way. Vanilla slice?
Thank you.
That's great, Mum. How's the flat going? Terrific. Yeah, well, I'll see you soon. Bye. That was Mum. She and Judith Ann are getting along famously. Everything's fine.
Oh, that's good.
I think I only rang her to reassure myself that I can do something all right.
Oh, come on. What do you mean?
Oh, you should have been a fly in the wall when Lynn Warner's father came to see me. I mean, talk about a disaster. And Lynn, too. I thought I was making myself perfectly clear, making good sense.
Well, some people only hear what they want to hear.
But it's my job to get a foothold in there somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you something that'll make your day. You should see Vera in the governor's office. She's all set up with an enormous tray of tea and cakes. And she's entertaining the VJ as though she were holding a garden party in Government House.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me.
Erica's only gone for the afternoon, and Vera's carrying on as though she were founding a dynasty.
Yeah, the 1,000-year Reich. Heil Vera. You know, your Miss Bennett only makes my job more difficult. I've got to undo all her good work in making those women feel worthless and crushing whatever hope they have in bettering themselves. God help us if she's any more than governor for a day. Jean Vernon. The Führer.
Yes, Vera. Right, I'll bring her up straight away. She's ready for Davidson. Well, between the two of them, I think our little Barbara's in for a tough time.
Thanks, real generous of you.
Give them back.
You keep your mouth shut if you want to stay healthy, all right?
Give them back, you bastards.
Hold up!
Let me go.
Screws!
Who's doing all that yelling?
Yelling? We didn't hear any yelling, did we, girls?
No. You all right, Lynn?
Yeah, why shouldn't I be?
Everybody else get back to work. It's been enough loitering for one day.
Oh, because of you we lost them smokes.
Yeah.
You're piss weak. Bloody useless.
Davidson, time for you to see the VJ. He hasn't got all day. Now move along. Now, this is an informal hearing. You have the right to call witnesses and cross-examine them if you wish. The name of the justice is Mr. Goodwin. That is how you will address him. Any questions?
Everyone seems to have made up their minds about me. Big, bad Barbara.
Don't flatter yourself.
Well, I've got news for you. The staff here aren't so lily-white.
What do you mean?
There's a certain officer who was only too willing to help me get stuff into this place.
Who?
If you don't mind, I think I'll keep it for Mr. Goodwin.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside, the roses grow. They don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too when morning comes around.